if you are somebody who's seeking to lose weight and your sleep is bad, or you have a high level of stress, then it is going to be very hard for you to lose weight. What's going on, y'all? This is Sean. It's been a while since I did one of these morning coffee um, recordings, and I've done that really because I have to put my attention elsewhere on my math tutoring business. By the way, if you need math tutoring, go to mathswaptutoring.com. But I won't say much about that here. But anyway, I wanted to say this. I decided recently that enough is enough with my sleep. And every now and then I kind of mention that, with all the health and fitness stuff that I do, the exercise part is pretty easy for me because I grew up exercising to some degree and, ran track 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, and kind of developed my own exercise routine after high school. So I that kind of comes easy for me. I like exercising for the most part. I actually like the to some degree the feeling of being uncomfortable from exercise because I know from experience that you get results from it. And I won't even go into um all the benefits of exercise here and how some people call exercise the fountain, the true fountain of youth, and like the most beneficial thing you can do for your health. I'm not going to get into all of that kind of stuff, but I know also that sleep is incredibly important. Yet, if I'm honest, ever since maybe college, hadn't done the best of my sleep. Now, I never was one to do a whole lot of all nighters and stuff like that. I usually was like, by the time it got to midnight, I was like done. Like I'm not gonna stay up. I didn't do all that staying up ultra late and all that kind of stuff. Not usually, but truth be told, as far as like getting consistent 7, 8 hours of sleep, just hadn't really done it. I mean, here and there, but like I have practiced bad sleep hygiene. Like I say, when I say bad, like I probably average like about 6 hours of consistent sleep. So maybe between 5.5, 6 hours of sleep. But truth be told, I know that's not enough for me. I know it's not. I know it's not. And the thing is, sleep is incredibly important. One thing that has made me kind of like zero in on sleep, even in the past few days, is the recovery aspect. Now, you probably know that sleep is when your body does a whole lot of things that it doesn't really get a chance or the energy to do while you are awake. And one of those things is helping you recover. LeBron James is known for sleeping, being very, very serious about his sleep. Getting 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night, and sometimes even more than that. I don't know if more. I think more sleep I've heard could be detrimental, so I find that interesting. However, LeBron James is my age. LeBron James, he's a little older than me. He's going to be 40, I think, the end of this year. He's still playing basketball at a high level. He's still doing monster dunks and monster blocks and running up and down the court all fast and stuff like that. Like LeBron James is in excellent shape and he recovers well. And part of the reason is because he doesn't skimp on his rest. And I'm sure the same was true for, like Tom Brady, who was in the league into his mid 40s and stuff like that, still playing at a very high level and not always having injuries and stuff like that. you know. But I had a shoulder injury here, not significant, but just like a nagging like tendon pain, and it's still there a little bit. But like I kind of found myself dealing with little things here and there, like pain in the tendon here, or a slight kind of pain in like my Achilles, a few months ago, and just little things like that. Like I understand, we get older and things kind of change a bit, but at the same time, I know that with sleep being very, very important, that my 5.5, 6 hours, sometimes 6.5 hours of sleep can't be cutting it. It can't be cutting it. Another reason that we should be getting good sleep is because good sleep um helps your brain to clean itself out. You have what's called like the lymphatic system of the brain called the glymphatic system, and it helps to clean out excess like proteins and all this kind of stuff that builds up during our waking hours. So this is apparently very important when it comes to like the prevention of like Alzheimer's and stuff like that, you know. And what else do I need to say? So like if we are not prioritizing our sleep, then we're really blowing it. If we're doing exercise in place of sleep, we're blowing it. Because literally, think about it. If you recover when you sleep, but you're just getting nighttime workouts, you know, at all costs, then literally, working out is when you break your body down. When you're going to recover. So you're literally tearing up your body because you're not able to fully recover from your workouts. You see? So yeah, I decided I'm prioritizing my sleep. For me, what that means is a lot of times the reason why I get to bed late is because, after we eat dinner, washing all the dishes and things like that. And then sometimes getting on my computer and checking my mail and it turns into too much time, you know. But like I decided, even if I don't finish washing the dishes, that's something that's important to me to finish. But if I don't finish washing the dishes, so what? I have to head to bed around 9:30. And so I've learned that that's what you do whenever you really want to do something. You just go ahead and do it and you shift your priorities. So that's literally what I'm doing. There was something else I wanted to mention um about sleep. I can't remember it now and I got to get the other stuff. But look, y'all. Oh, I will end with this. One guy that I follow, Dr. Peter Attia, he's an expert in longevity. That's kind of like where he focuses. He's also a doctor, but he focuses a lot of his studies and his content development and whatnot and writing on stuff related to longevity. And one of the things that he talked about in the podcast I was listening to yesterday is that if you are somebody who's seeking to lose weight and your sleep is bad, or you have a high level of stress, then it is going to be very hard for you to lose weight. So if you've had a issue with losing weight and you've actually been exercising and whatnot and eating decently and you're still finding issues, how's your sleep? How are your stress levels? Okay, and think about it. Sleep can impact your stress levels for in the negative if you don't get enough. So my point is, and by the way, this happens because of like hormonal kind of like it messes up your hormones and whatnot. So anyway, don't skimp on your sleep. That's the moral of the story. Do whatever you got to do, like I am. Make yourself go ahead and go to bed. Okay. There's a lot more I can say, but I won't because I got to get to other stuff. But hopefully, this kind of hits home for somebody. Have a good day. If you like this content, you might also be interested in one of my books. Learn how you can take steps literally today to successfully manage, control, and overcome common issues such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and belly fat. It's all about putting power back in your hands to improve your own health. Get your book copy today by the links in the description or by visiting seanmcclennan.com/books. Also, don't forget, hit the like button and subscribe and join my email list at seanmcclendon.com/subscribe.